Okay, we're back, and I have another breakfast option for you. Remember the 30-day challenge, the SNAP challenge, $6 a day? Well, I showed you in the beginning, let's see, some oatmeal options, omelet options, breakfast wrap. I have something else, and we still have ingredients left in our supplies, so why not? So the flour, we have eggs, we still have eggs left over, and I have milk that we haven't used, the 2% milk. So what we're going to do is make waffles. Yes, and if you don't have a waffle maker, no problem. You can make a pancake. We can use the same mix for both options. So I have my waffle maker here. One thing, let's see, I'm just going to spray it with a little bit of oil. If you don't have that in the pantry because that wasn't on your pantry list, but you could also have used this olive oil and just kind of sprinkled it on there. I was taking the shortcut, but use what we have in the pantry, and that would be the olive oil. So I took 1 cup of flour, and then we're going to take 3/4 cup of, let's see, before we do that, we're going to use our flour. We're going to use our baking powder. So let's see, a 1/2 teaspoon or 1 teaspoon of your baking powder. And then we have 1 egg, and you see these bananas that went bad? They're really not bad. These are perfect for waffles. We're going to use them. So if you have something that is super ripe, go ahead and implement them into pancakes. Remember, I told you before, you could use them for smoothies, or like I said, waffles today. So we have our 1 cup of 1 cup of flour. This is a 1/3 cup of milk that we're going to whisk in. And then we're going to add in also about 1 tablespoon of olive oil that we have here. And we have 1 egg. We're just going to crack it and just scramble it up a little bit. Or beat it up, not scramble because we're not cooking it. And then we're going to take our bananas. And the bananas there for a couple reasons. One, because we're utilizing what we have as far as our ingredients, and we don't want it to go super bad. We're going to take this, and you see this still pretty good to use. Actually, it's perfect to use. So we're going to take this, and we're going to mash it up. That's the second reason, utilizing our product that we have. And the third reason that we're going to use it is because remember on our shopping pantry list that we didn't have for the first round, we didn't have sugar or syrup. And that's okay because we're going to use this banana for the sweetness. And actually it's a lot better for overall health because it's not all that sugar. This is a natural sugar from the banana that we're going to be using and adding it into our waffle mix. So also, if you don't have, what would make this easier too would be a hand mixer. But you see right here, we're just using the old school method, fork. And we just took our banana and mashed it up. There you have it. See, perfect. You may want to add a little bit of salt to your mixture, but really it's not necessary. So that's done. We'll add that to our mix. And again, I just took 1 banana, added it. We're going to whisk this all together. And again, this is 1 cup of flour, 1 cup of flour, a 1/3 cup of milk. You know what we could have used too are our oat milk. If we want a little bit of, remember we got the vanilla flavor, we could have used that as well. So it's all ready. Now the only thing, and I mentioned it in the list of items, if we could go back for round 2, I would add a little bit of cinnamon in here and vanilla. Just to make this mix even that much better. Okay, so we're ready here. And we're going to add, it may be easier if you poured it in, so we'll use this. just for ease of and less mess over here. So we'll pour that into our waffle maker. And again, you can use if you don't have a waffle maker, you can actually make this into pancakes. So grabbing a skillet and making pancakes. So we're going to let that cook for a couple minutes, and I'll clean up just a little bit. We'll put the rest of our mixture in here. So it'll be easy to pour into our waffle maker or our pancake if we make a pancake. So again, this is going to be about 2 or 3 minutes. You know, waffles. I like mine actually darker, so and a little bit well done. So it may take a little bit longer. And with this, we still have apples left. You could pair with apple. You saw how this banana actually looked. Even though it's brown on the outside, it's actually pretty good on the inside. So you could actually have another banana with this, and bam, that's breakfast. Or you could have this for lunch or dinner. Remember, breakfast for lunch or dinner? That's an option too. So we have plenty of flour. We may have to finagle the whole egg situation because we only bought 2 dozen eggs. So we have the eggs and we still have plenty of oil left. Let's check this out and see how it needs a little bit longer. No problem. A little bit longer. And then also you could have, let's see, apples with it, bananas with it. Well, that's a good breakfast. I mean, it's carb loaded, but it's okay. This, as you see, these are all we're using fresh ingredients, and we know what we're putting in it. And like I said, the only other thing that maybe you could add in, if we had it in our pantry, would be vanilla, cinnamon, nutmeg. These are all great fillers. Or if you have some other fruit, we could use if you have some more of the fresh berries, frozen berries that we purchased before, for our smoothie, you could add that to the waffle mix. There are different ways to sweeten it up, and it turns out great. Let's see. Okay, well, I didn't put enough. That's okay. I didn't put enough spray. Or if you guys are doing this at home, make sure that you coat your waffle maker with enough oil, the olive oil or the spray. Okay, so you know that mix that we get I should have looked today when I went to the store. The mix that we get, the pre-made mix, waffle mix, pancake mix. Isn't this so simple? We have our all-purpose flour already here. Bam! Okay, so I'm going to take this out. I think it's pretty done. Pretty much done. Okay. All right. Look at that. It's not a perfect waffle because I didn't do the sides right, but it's okay. Your waffle's right here. So, again, another breakfast option. This actually is going to stretch a long way because we have plenty of flour. So our mix is going to be simple to make. So I'm just going to pop another one in. But again, here's another option for breakfast. Remember, $6 a day for 30 days of Snap Challenge. We got to make things stretch and work. Check it out and follow along on the next YouTube episode.